It's the grand finals of the Eurasia Pro League, and Invictus are currently leading 2-0 in a best of 5 against Mula Mafia. They're already feeling confident after their first 2 maps, and for map number 3 they're posed to play Castello, which has only played a total of 4 times in the entire region out of 50 total maps, and Invictus are the ones who pick this map 3 out of 4 times, making Castello a wild card that goes in their favor. In today's video, we're going to be talking about how Invictus made Castello look very easy, closing out their grand finals match with a score of 13-4. If y'all want to see more content like this, then please leave a like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments if there are any other matches I should cover next. So starting off our map, Invictus are on the breach side, and they choose to send 4 players garden and 1 A long. Mula Mafia send 5 players up to garden, but with 1 jump spot from Malik, he's able to spot everyone and give Jimmy the information that he can go for a backstab while Invictus battle it out. Jimmy quickly flanks while the Invictus players are duking it out in garden, and in all the chaos, Invictus come out on top, giving them an early advantage. Not too much exciting action happened in the next couple of rounds, so let's fast forward to round number 6. Mula Mafia have all the cards pointing in their favor to win this round. They decide to start stacking 4 players on A since they feel it's necessary to stop the Invictus push. A great flash from his teammate allows Valley to push up and get a 3k before getting traded. Mula Mafia should win this round, but all of a sudden the 5v2 turns into a 2v2 because Noxic is able to capitalize from the high ground. Alpha tries peeking for a refrag, but Dave comes around the corner ready to trade. At this point it's a 2v2, but Invictus are playing this perfectly. They have 1 player jiggling on the bottom and 1 on the top, making it very difficult for the MFA players on site to single out a target, and they both get overwhelmed.
Joined into the lineup, won't be successful on the trigger. It's a deadly Dave swing on him for a second, grabs them both. It's all left in Novakane's hands. He's gonna see Noxic falling, but he's gonna see his own life shining through.
This kind of team play from Invictus is very common, and it shows how coordinated these players are. Somehow, despite the fact that Mula Mafia are stacking 4 players on A, they still can't hold it. Recurse falls early after challenging Malik in the high ground, a mistake that MFA makes a lot during this match. The other 3 players are hanging out in the back to try and strike together, but Jimmy's able to get a smoke down before getting dropped, which makes pushing inside much harder for Mula Mafia, and Invictus come out on top.
Quick on refrag, and now they know that the site is open. Those sites are really so hard to hold here, but Malik, it's not hard for him to get a triple there, finishing off with a P250. The only one left alive is going to be Novakane and Mixage.
Invictus finally decide it's time to mix things up and take it over towards B, but Mula Mafia are ready for this. They send 3 players B, but they choose to go for an aggressive play. The problem is that there's no supporting utility or anything, so they just get wiped immediately. Pushing dry is a very interesting decision, especially if you already have 3 players committed to the B site, but it also shows that Mula Mafia weren't really prepared with strats and utility for this map. I'm going to show you all a pretty creative example for how you can get aggressive and push up as a team. Have 1 player swinging B main while someone throws a flash from the cliff. The flash will pop right here, meaning the players in the doorway will get blinded by it while your teammate can run up and actually have a chance at getting some kills. Pushing dry works sometimes, but if you're going to commit multiple people to a gunfight, you should back them up with some supporting utility. Despite the fact that Invictus had a good start to this half, they ended up having an 8-4 scoreline going into the flip. But let's talk about how they play on the Coalition side now. For the pistol round, Invictus stack 3 on B site and have the players hidden behind boxes and the head glitches. Noxic is holding this head glitch and is able to push 3 players away that peek him because it's a very difficult spot to deal with, especially if you only have pistols. The B main players try to rotate as well, but after Noxic makes them run away, teammates go on the offensive to try and pinch the bomb. Some of the early rotators are able to make it to A site, but the rest of them get shut down in mid.
I don't know what I'm seeing, but Jimmy takes advantage of it, and it's a complete shutdown.
After Invictus win the eco round, the score at this point is 10-4. Mula Mafia are able to force up some SGs, but they have very little utility. They choose to go towards the A site with 1 player running towards mid, which is a good strat, but unfortunately no one is playing there. They decide to explode through the smoke, and it seems like it's working out, but then Malik arrives and puts the hammer down on Mula Mafia.
Big journey for them, but will the journey be coming to an end right here, right now? Is that the Dave gonna end it all? Not to be for now. We have a train stake yet, but Malik!
On round 16, Mula Mafia attempt to take mid control. Malik has been feeling himself this map and opens up with a 2k on main after the players slowly peek him together. At this point, it's easy for Invictus to pinch the remaining players.
Has gotten some very lucky rounds, some very lucky kills, but at the end of the day, you can see when Malik does this every single round, it is not luck, it is pure skill. He's able to deliver not once, not twice, but just multiple times.
After this round, Invictus have an easy finish and Mula Mafia are defeated 13-4. But how is Invictus dominating so hard on this map? Well, on the Breach side, they started most rounds pushing towards A, which instilled fear into the Mula Mafia players, and this made them put 4 players on A for the majority of the rounds. Invictus also utilized the high ground cover and garden for many rounds, and they saved a few rounds simply by having a player control this space. Mula Mafia also chose to force rifles a lot instead of saving so they could force utility as well, and this could have been influenced by the fact that they didn't have much utility to show off, so they felt there was a better chance of them winning with strong rifles. However, Invictus were just out aiming them the whole map already, so going this route just led them to their inevitable doom. Overall, Invictus closed out this best of 5 with style because they got to pick Castello. When you're playing in a best of 5 and there are only 7 maps in the pool, that means you only get to ban 2 of them, except your team specifically can only ban 1 of them. When there are unpopular maps like Legacy Village and Castello, many teams feel like they have to choose between banning a popular map their opponents are good at, or banning a map they don't even have practice on like Village or Castello. So I think the lesson here is, if you want to be competing in the big leagues of critical ops, sometimes practicing those uncommon maps can give you an easy advantage even over a better team than you. If y'all enjoyed this video, then please leave a like and subscribe, it's free and it helps me out a lot. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.